Pull! Keep pulling! I'm losing it, hold on! Don't let go now! Pull harder, he's almost here! Come on, give it everything! Heave! Pull it up, keep steady!
Pull the starboard line! It's too close! Move the boat! Watch the tail! Brace yourselves!
Secure the line! Now! The barrels are loose! Help me! Help! Watch the lines! Watch the line! Oh. Clear on the stern! Drop it now! Drop it! Hold the line! Pulling hard.
Hold it, hold it! We're losing it! Dig in, girls!
Everybody, hold on! Grab the railing! Hold on to the cable! It's too strong, we're losing it! It hit us again! Brace yourselves! Get down! All hands, secure the deck! We have a hull breach! Get below now! It's coming back! To the railing! We're losing it! The cable's gonna snap!
It's destroying the cable! We have to pull it up now!
Pull! Harder! Secure the line now! Hold the line! Secure it now!
Look out! It's right there! my God, did you see the size of it?
Hold on to those cables! I've got him! Hang on, man! We're losing the ship! We're losing the catch! Haul it up, now! Look out, it's the shark! Get back! It's coming right for us, hold on! Secure the forward locks. Watch the deck angle. It's shifting! All right, pull it up. Easy now. Bring it over the railing now. Watch the deck. Lowering. Stand clear.
Hello audience.
Brace yourself, here
Welcome
comes
to
another
the
one.
fierce
The
and
lightning.
majestic journey in the middle of the ocean,
Oh God, the
where
lightning.
humans, the sea and giant creatures confront each other in a dance of survival called catching giant tuna. As the sun begins to rise,
Keep it coming down.
the
Hold
first
steady, hold
rays of
steady.
light shine on
Prepare
the
for
cold
the
sea.
impact.
A giant iron ship silently cuts through the waves to go out to sea. 3 European fishermen, warriors of the ocean, wearing dark blue raincoats, black pants, yellow hats, tighten their fishing lines, their eyes looking towards the horizon where the giant tuna are hiding. The sound of the ship's engine echoes, blending with the sound of the waves, like the opening command for a fierce battle between
Keep pulling.
humans and the
Don't
sea.
let go.
Under the
Trying,
deep blue
but the
water,
waves are too strong.
the sonar
We have
sounds
to
beat
secure it
deep,
now.
signaling that the school of fish is moving. The bait is dropped. The giant tunas begin to appear, their silver scales flashing like lightning under the sea. And then, the fishing line shook, taut as a bowstring
Grab my
about
hand.
to snap. It spit
Are you okay?
a loud shout pierced the air. Immediately, chaos began. The steel wire screeched loudly. The winch roared. The ship tilted under the fierce pull, the fishermen, some pulling, some holding, some ready to throw the spear, braced themselves to fight. They were not just fighting against a fish, but against the wild power of the ocean. Rain poured down. Waves washed over the deck. But they still did not stop. The sound of the iron wire screeched. Sparks flew in the dark, mixed with
Look, over
gasps
there.
and hoarse screams in the
What
storm.
in the deep is
Each
that?
iron
It's
spear
coming right
was
for
thrown.
us.
Each muscle tensed. Each drop of blood and rain mixed. The giant tuna struggled, thrashed, its silver body gleaming under the thunder and lightning. The struggle took place like a life or death battle,
Secure those
where
lines
humans
now.
did not
Get
retreat
everyone
before
below
the
deck.
power
We're
of
losing the
nature.
array.
And then, in the last flash, the giant fish was subdued, gradually pulled to the surface, its great
on, grab
body
the rail.
shining with steel. On the deck, water, blood and sweat mixed together into a dark red. Men in dark blue raincoats and yellow hats stood in the middle of the deck, panting, exhausted but with bright eyes. The shouts of "We did it" echoed above the wind. The tuna was pulled up onto the deck, its body more than 3 meters long, weighing hundreds of kilograms, sparkling under the headlights. They stood around the spoils, Shivering with cold and excitement, it was not just a fish, but a testament to human courage and will. Then the brutality came to a temporary end. Shining knives cut into the body of the giant fish.
Keep it tight on the
dark
drum.
red
Don't
blood
let it
mixed
slip.
with the sea water. Fishermen cut the meat, salted it, and cleaned the deck in the cold white light. They handled the giant fish with the calmness of workers accustomed to blood and wind. The fresh shred fish meat was put into the ice bucket, the cold air rising, erasing the traces of the battle. As the sun began to set, the sunset dyed the entire ship golden. They sat back, holding hot cups of coffee, looking out to
Help me
sea.
with this chain,
In
quick.
the bright orange
Slipping.
light, their eyes lit up with pride. They had defeated a giant of the sea. The harbor gradually appeared in the afternoon mist. The villagers stood to welcome them. The ship's whistle echoed. The cheers
out,
were
the ice is
bustling.
gonna shatter!
The giant tuna was
away from
lowered
the
into the
rail!
harbor under the admiring gaze of everyone,
It's
a symbol
huge!
of
Get
strength
inside!
and courage. Night fell. The harbor lights reflected on the calm water. The fishermen hung their yellow hats on the side of the ship, looking out to see where the storms had once roared. In the cold storage, the giant fish lay still, as if witnessing their
Radar
victory.
shows the creature
The sound
circling
of gentle
closer again.
waves, deep
The men
background
exchange quick,
music.
nervous looks.
Everything was immersed in peace. And then, when dawn comes again, they will continue, again wearing dark blue raincoats, black pants, yellow hats, and heading out to sea again. Again facing the ocean and new giant tuna. Because that is life. The eternal cycle of fishermen, warriors who do not give up before the ocean.
Watch out! Incoming! Shark! Get down!
The rivets are failing!
We have to seal this section now.
Pull! Come on, pull! We are not giving up!
The sea was calm again after the storm. Only the steady sound of the ship's engine echoed, like the slow heartbeat of men who had just passed the boundary between life and death. On the deck, the sea water mixed with blood was red, reflecting the morning sunlight. The giant shark, the monster that once spread fear in the ocean floor, was now just a trophy lying quietly on the cold iron floor. The three men stood there, silently, not a word. Only the wind blew, carrying the salty taste of salt, of sweat, of victory. They did not laugh, because the joy here was not noisy. It came from exhaustion, from the calluses on their hands, from the sleepless nights when people fought to the very end of their survival instinct. The ship gradually moved away from the sea where the legend had just fallen. Behind were traces of the war, broken cables, scratched steel floors, and the fishy smell of the ocean that had not yet faded. Above, the seagulls began to circle, their cries echoing with the dull rumble of the engines, a familiar sound for those who live with the wind and the waves. In the lower hold, cold smoke billowed from the freezers, giant blocks of shark meat, carefully preserved, Each piece of meat here was evidence of the fierce battle they had gone through. The white light shone on the mist, creating a scene that was both beautiful and cold, and smelled of blood and victory. Strong hands continued their work, cutting, washing, packing, labeling. Every movement was slow, precise, like a ritual. No one spoke of glory, nor of fear. Amid the noise of compressors, running water, and clanging metal, there was only absolute concentration. Outside, the sun rose higher. The sea was no longer rough. Only the smooth surface reflected the sparkling light. The giant iron ship cut through the waves, leaving a long white trail on the blue water. On deck, the last sailor looked out to the horizon. His eyes were pensive. There was pride. There was weariness. But above all there was respect for the sea, because they knew. There, hundreds of meters below the surface, there were other creatures. Bigger, more dangerous, and quieter. The ocean was never truly at peace. It was just waiting for those brave enough to challenge it once more.
The pressure gauge is fluctuating slightly.
I'll increase the conveyor speed to compensate.